Stephen and I moved here almost 4 years ago now, and we relocated for his job. He's an air traffic controller, and we have 2 little girls. I used to be a journalist, and we were both in the National Guard, but after Natalie was diagnosed, I quit those jobs, which was difficult to leave the military. I really loved it, but taking care of her is more important. So we became a stay-at-home mom with both my girls.
Natalie's just she's amazing. So, I mean, she's a 5-year-old, loves princess, all girl. I mean, every bit of her is just all girl.
Natalie had no signs when she was diagnosed with cancer. I took her for her yearly checkup, and the doctor found an abnormality with her iron levels. So he asked us to bring her back, and he found the cancer, and it was very shocking to us. We had just lost my father-in-law and my grandmother to cancer, both within a few months of Natalie's diagnosis. So a third cancer diagnosis was a huge surprise for us all, but everyone rallied together, and we did what had to be done.
You know, I lost my dad in June of that year, and then Natalie was diagnosed in August, so I didn't really have time to process, you know, what had just happened to my dad. It was on to the next fight, but it was definitely the hardest year of my life.
We had just found out that I was pregnant with Caroline a month prior to the diagnosis, but it was a really good thing to be pregnant during treatment. It gave us all something to be excited about and look forward to, and Natalie got to prepare things for the baby. And when the baby came, she grew up in clinic, just as we all were there constantly, and that's the life she knows.
I mean, you kind of get used to it. It's kind of the same thing over and over and over. You know, her getting put to sleep, that's never easy. It brought a tear to my eye every single time. You know, they put her down, we call them naps. But she just took it in stride. I mean, she knew what was coming and just knew she had to do it.
Natalie finished chemo treatment in early November, which was a few days before her 5th birthday, and it was amazing. We got to celebrate a big birthday and the end of something really huge in her life at the same time, and she's able to run and play and do everything that she wants to now. So she's doing piano, starting dance, just so many things to look forward to for the future.
She did it. It was all her. Oh, I'm the proudest dad you could ever be. I mean, she's a fighter.
I think the cancer diagnosis has actually brought a lot of positive things. To Natalie, she's learned patience, she's learned forbearance, she's learned that bad things do get better. She's learned empathy, a lot of things that young children don't have the opportunity to learn, and she's gotten to experience those things. She sits at clinic for hours and doesn't complain or ask to go home. And it's not that other children can't do those things, it's that they're not exposed to the necessary elements to really learn those lessons that she's gotten to learn. She's seen everyone rally around and love on her and take care of her. And she has a very, very empathetic heart now. She's always giving gifts and trying to take care of others. I feel like a large part of that is due to the treatment she received. So a lot of the cancer outcomes have been wonderful for her and for us.
I would say I learned from Natalie that the small things in life are what matters. You know, it's not that I just missed a football game. It's, you know, my kids battling a cancer, and I just learned to appreciate the small things in life.